Hello and welcome. Today we are sitting inside of a 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab. This is a 4x4 model with a 5.7 foot bed. I would like to thank Newport Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for allowing me to review this vehicle. Their link is down in the description below. Before this video begins, make sure to subscribe and like the video as well as turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Okay, let's get into the review. This Ram truck is finished in Hydro Blue Pearl Coat, and this is a 2-row truck with a crew cab. This comes in at about 7,100 pounds gross weight and stickers for about $55,000. The engine in this Ram is a 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V8 with cylinder deactivation, producing 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. This is mated with an 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission. The MPG in this Ram is about 15 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon in highway driving. This truck rides on 20-inch alloy wheels and on top of 275 wide tires. This truck is also capable of towing 8,200 pounds. In the front of this truck, this looks very powerful. This looks like a very tough truck. It has some very nice LED headlights and tail lights, along with LED running lights and fog lights present. I think the truck looks really great with its big chrome grille, and the hood itself has a nice, not a scoop, but it has a nice big raised area on the hood. I hope the camera shows it well, just how vibrant this blue is. It's a beautiful color. This truck does have 8.5 inches of ground clearance, with a 1,650 pound payload. And there are steel bumpers all around on the front and the rear. So it's very nice not to have little plastic, pathetic bumpers anywhere on this truck. This is a very durable and tough truck that happens to look great. And let's take a look at that rear bed. Alright, so in the rear bed of this truck, this is the 5.7 foot bed. Here you see your Laramie badge and your 4x4 badge. You also get your rear backup camera right here with a chrome handle to open that. And this is a very nice damped tailgate, as you can see. It does have a painted bed liner in here. Looks pretty good. I do not see any actual bed lights, so it looks like that would be present over there in a higher trim. But you do get some nice cargo hooks in here. And you have basic protection with paint-in bed liner. And the door itself, the tailgate, it really weighs nothing. I could open that with 2 fingers or close it, so that is awesome. In the rear, you do get these LED tail lights. They look pretty good. They have some nice Ram logos inside of them. And I think they fit the truck well. They look modern, yet still conservative enough. And down below, you do get to hear the rumble, slight rumble, of that 5.7 Hemi. And those are finished in some chrome dual exhaust tips. And the rear bumper is actually painted chrome, but is once again solid steel. On the side here, you also do get an easy fill fuel cap, so no need for an extra cap, and it's easy open. You just press and it'll pop out like so. For the side profile of this truck, I think it looks great with the 5.7 bed and the crew cab. And honestly, it looks pretty proportionate. I think it looks really tough and very good as a truck overall. And it has pretty good clearance for the tires all the way into the wheel wells, but it doesn't look ridiculous like in some trucks, which I think it looks great right from the factory, just like this. Also, for your door handles here, you do get a nice chrome touch in each of them. You do get factory blind spot mirrors, chrome top mirrors, and you also do get turn indicators inside of those. And once again here, you do get your Hemi 5.7 badge and the 1500 badge. And let's take a look at the inside of this truck. Okay, so for your door panel here, you do get a few materials chosen for use. So first off, it is well padded all the way down the door till about here. So it is very soft touch materials. Very nice fit and finish right there. So you get some nice chrome trim throughout here and a nice little metallic chrome type accent on the grab handle here. You get your power switches for your power mirrors and your power windows and locks. You get a nice little chrome door handle over here. You get your memory seating positions for your driver's seat. And in here you actually get some micro suede and a nice little pop of some, I don't know, mahogany colored type wood. Looks pretty nice. And right here on the door sill, you do also get a nice Ram badge. Here you have a full driver's seat with full lumbar control, up, down, and left, right, and you get your seat controls. The seats in here, they look pretty dang nice in my opinion. They have a Laramie badge right here. They have some nice perforated leather and a mix of micro suede and just some regular leather. And they have this nice gray piping and contrast stitching going all around them. I think it looks great. And next to your steering wheel here, you do get some light controls here, an electronic parking brake, and these actually have adjustable pedals. So those are powered pedals, and you can make them come forwards or back as you so choose. You do have a grab handle in here, which is very welcome because there is actually no side skirt on here. So there is not the easiest way to get in necessarily like that. Alright, so the seats themselves, up front, they are both powered, and they are both actually heated and ventilated seats. You control that through your massive infotainment system right here in the center. So you would pick seat controls like so, and see, you can pick heated, vented, and you also have heated wheels in here. And you can control your mirror dimmer right here through there. You can also hit this and view your backup camera at any given time. And it's a pretty high quality camera, and it has a very wide view, looks very nice. And if you shift here, you do have a rotary dial knob shifter. If you go into reverse, once again, it'll stay on that camera. I do wish it had a 360 camera. That would be nice. For your steering wheel here, you get a very nice and beefy steering wheel. This is leather wrapped with some contrast stitching. Feels pretty nice in hand. Has a pretty basic design with some nice little chrome trim going throughout it. You get your cruise controls on the right, your gear selector right here, and you do get one big blank switch here. I wish they had kept that just more single plastic. It does show you're not in the top trim, but overall, there are really not many blank buttons in here. So overall, it's not too bad. The only other blank button I see is right here where there would be possibly an extra toggle, and right here if there were some more controls in, once again, a top trim. And on the left side of your steering wheel, you do get your voice and audio controls. And on the back, like in most Mopar, now Stellantis-owned vehicles, you get some volume rockers on the right and a little roller, a couple buttons, and you get your seek on the left. For your gauge cluster here, you do get a mostly analog gauge with a nice center screen that is digital. So you get an analog tach on your right, analog speedo, fuel gauge, and you get a temperature gauge on the left. In the center, you do get a pretty bright screen. You can configure that to show a lot of things. So right now I have it on miles per hour. If you hit the down button here, you can go to vehicle info, so your tire pressure, your coolant temp, transmission temp, oil, and your oil life, once again, battery voltage, and just all that summarized. Also, you can go into your drive modes here and control your suspension. You can also see your fuel economy, trip info, audio, and just all the typical things. And you do get a nice little Ram insignia up in there. You do have a push button start in here. And for the rest of this interior, it is finished very well. A lot of soft touch materials lining the entire dash, and it does have contrast stitching going throughout. You do have a pretty good assortment of speakers in here. I don't see a brand of these speakers, but you have one right there, and you have them of course on the door, and they look pretty good. You also get some, I believe, tweeters up here, tweeter speakers for the high range up in the ceiling. So that's pretty cool. You do get dual zone automatic climate control in here, and this is the massive Uconnect system. However, luckily, this is designed like a massive iPad. It responds very well, very bright and easy to see, but you do get hard buttons as well. So that is very welcome down each row, because if you're driving high speeds, it's going to be hard to search through this entire mega screen of infotainment system to get done what you are choosing to. Up here you do get one little storage area with a 12-volt charging port, so that is pretty cool. You do get some nice toggles down here for your traction off, tow haul mode, parking sensors, and your other parking sensors for the front. This is a 4-wheel drive model, so you get the full selection over here, including auto, high, low, and just standard 2-wheel drive. On the side here, you do get a second glove box, which is pretty cool. Opens with a button, so that's nice for storage. And below that, you get your typical large glove box. You do get some nice wood trim and Ram logos and a Laramie insignia throughout here. It's pretty apparent what kind of truck you're in here. And you do also get some nice hard knobs, along with the rows of buttons for some of the simple functions. For your armrest here, you do get a nice Ram insignia imprinted right into the leather with nice contrast stitching. You can open that like so, and inside of here you actually have tons of measurements and calculations. So you could use this as a work truck and it would already help you out a little bit there. You have some very deep storage inside of here, along with another one here and your cup holders. And this whole assembly actually slides. So you can slide it like so and take advantage of your full coverage right in there. And down below you do get 2 USB-A, USB-C, and an aux port, along with one full entire house outlet down inside there. And slide that again like so. There is unfortunately not a sunroof in here. I am a bit surprised by that, but that is okay. And let's do a visor test in this. So you get your typical vanity mirror, and it does slide and it covers the whole thing, so that is awesome. It passes. Overall, sitting in here, the seats themselves, they have pretty good bolsters for both the thighs and the torso. And visibility is pretty easy out here. You also do get blind spot monitoring in each side mirror. And you also do get forward collision alert with braking and some rear cross traffic alert in here. That is very nice to have. Alright, and finally, let's check out the rear seats. Okay, so once again, you get a nice Ram, you get a nice door sill logo saying you are in a Ram. Unfortunately, no side step, no side skirt. I wish that were present. But you do get pretty much the same door design back here for your door panel, along with some very nice storage, 2 tiers of it actually. In here, the seats are pretty large. I'm about 6 feet tall with long legs, and I have endless room. This driver's seat is where it was when I was sitting up here, and I have probably 4 to 5 inches more for my knees, and endless footwell room. This is massive back here. Very, very easy truck to be in. Back here you do get climate vents. Unfortunately, you don't get full control over those. You do get 2 cup holders back here, along with 2 Type A and Type C USB ports. You also get a full household charger, so that is very cool. Back here you do get a window, a glass window, and that looks to be power sliding, so you can control that from the front. You also get some nice speakers back here for the audio system in the ceiling, which is nice. These seats are pretty comfortable, finished the same way as the front, except they don't have all the gray piping except on the headrest. And one more nice thing about this, you can pull a lever down here, and you can fold that seat up for lots more storage. That goes for the whole bench seat back here. And one more cool thing, if you lift up the floor mat and you pull on this, you actually get a pretty big deep storage area down in the floor. So that's very nice for hiding valuables or just using as a work tool thing. And inside of here, you also do get some measurements, either in inches with a ruler or centimeters. So Ram really thinks that this could be used as a work truck, and I agree. It's a very nice truck. Alright, so that'll just about do it for this review of a 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab with the 5.7 bed. Thank you for watching, and take care.